Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, it's a sports type video today, so we're gonna be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals game, second game of the season because they play their opponents in the AFC North twice every couple weeks. Um, so this game was terrible. Steelers played terrible in this game, up down, all angles. Um, they got beat by a 2-10-11 team, guys. Keep that in mind. You want to keep that in mind? That's something. Now, I have been a Steelers fan all my life, and for for them to lose that bad, it hurt. It hurt real bad. Hurt real bad. Um, you know what else hurt? Seeing all the comments afterwards saying, "Ben's washed up. Ben needs to retire. Ben this, Ben that." If people actually take into consideration how hard it is being a quarterback in the NFL, not just in the NFL, but you know, in entirety, nobody would be saying anything. Nobody would be saying anything. Half of the people who were, you know, talking smack on everybody and insulting these players and talking about them, you know, just chatting about them in a negative way, would never say this type of stuff to their face. They'd never say this type of stuff to their face. So what's the point in wasting your time and saying it in the first place? Now, I get Roethlisberger threw a whole bunch of passes behind Deontay Johnson, behind Juju. And yeah, that's partially the reason why some of the passes were intercepted and why all of the passes, most of the passes in that game were just, uncatchable. All the throws that Roethlisberger either threw were uncatchable. They were either uncatchable, too late getting there, or too early getting there, or they were too high. So Roethlisberger's got to be better, and the receivers have to catch the passes. Some of these passes, they were a little behind them, but they just never made the effort to catch them. And speaking of wide receivers, Juju Smith-Schuster, Juju, has got to stop dancing, okay, on TikTok. He cares more about TikTok and dancing than the whole Pittsburgh Steelers organization. You got drafted by a team. The Pittsburgh Steelers took a chance on you, and what do? You screw it up by dropping passes, by dancing before games, dancing on other teams' logos. If you were on any other team, you would not like that one bit. So if you don't like that, and if you wouldn't like people to do that, don't do that on other people's logos. One, it's disrespectful. Two, you're not being a good sportsmanship. You're not being a good sport. It's bad sportsmanship. And three, why do it in the first place? You're just wasting your time. You're giving the other team a reason to beat you, and specifically put hits on you on purpose to hit you even harder, to screw over your whole team, to get the other team mad. Just like what happened with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, the Bills quarterback said, let their wide receivers do all the dancing and dropping the passes and TikToks and all that while we win games. And that's exactly what they did. So if you wanna, put your team in a bad position, keep doing that. And look, I used to like Juju. I used to like Juju when he took his job seriously. I used to like him. Now he's becoming a person, an NFL wide receiver that I don't like because he does stupid stuff. He does stupid stuff. He's been in this league for 4 years and he's still acting like he's a rookie. He's not doing anything smart to me that I can see that makes me like him again. Like he's just being stupid all around. Like in the end, I applaud him for the good plays that he makes, but you can't do stupid stuff like that and expect to start in every game and expect to go to the Super Bowl. We're 11-3 guys, and to me, I don't even think that we deserve to be in a playoff spot. We're third in the AFC now. The Bills took our spot. The Bills took our spot in the Super Bowl window. It's 40 some days away from now, and it's closing. It's closing. Okay, the Super Bowl window is closing, okay? And Roethlisberger's not going to play forever. He wants to play till next year, but Big Ben, you can't make terrible throws like that and play until you're 39 or 40. And this is coming from a football player. Like, I am a football player giving you my opinions on this that I think are very, very valid, and I think that other people have the same opinions. So these are my opinions, and like, I can't even begin to express how terrible the offensive line played. Like, you guys have one job: protect Ben Roethlisberger. Newsflash to you guys: Ben Roethlisberger's 38 years old. He's getting older and older and older every day. If you're a 38-year-old, or even heck, Tom Brady, 43-year-old, 44-year-old, whatever you want to say, and you don't protect him and he keeps getting hit like that, what is the point of, protecting him? What's the whole point? Like, Tom Brady, you don't see Tom Brady getting hit and dealing with knee injuries, dealing with quad injuries, getting knocked over on his back every other drive. You don't see that. You see that with Patrick Mahomes, because the Chiefs' offensive line isn't that great either. But I don't understand the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. This hurts me to watch them as a fan, as being a fan of them for years. This hurts to watch them play, and to watch them lose to a 2-10-1 team. Like, what were you guys thinking? What were you guys thinking before you stepped out there? I want to know what Juju was thinking. I want to know if the reality set in, and he's not living in dancing world, TikTok. If he's not living on social media, he cares more about social media than he does the Pittsburgh Steelers organization, and I think everybody knows that. His teammates know that, but they have yet to call him on that. Coach Tomlin, he knows that. This was a horrible representation of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I hope they get their head together, because the way that they played last night, they do not deserve to be in the playoffs whatsoever. They don't deserve to be in the playoffs. They just don't. They just don't. And I'm going to keep saying that, okay, as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, until I see something or some other action that proves them wrong. They have two of their hardest games all season coming up. The Colts and the Browns. The Colts are hot. The Browns are on a hot winning streak. You really think if you're going to play like you played against the Bengals, you are going to beat the Browns, who are second in your division, by the way. 10-4. And you guys think that you're going to beat the Colts either? Both of those teams are behind you. Okay? Behind you. But they could jump ahead of you if you don't step up your game. So that is my message to the Pittsburgh Steelers.